Hey, here is the converted text, rewritten from the perspective of Dr. Anya Sharma, keeping the original meaning, tone, and pacing intact. You wake up, and something just feels off. Your body's moving a little slower, your energy dips way before lunchtime, and when the mood strikes in the bedroom, crickets, total silence and a whole lot of frustration. But here's something most of us, especially over 40, don't realize: it's not just age. It's not just what happens when life gets busier. And it definitely doesn't have to be permanent. Actually, one of the biggest culprits behind low energy, lackluster intimacy, and a general feeling of blah isn't age at all. It's often a sneaky little deficiency that's blocking blood flow where you need it most. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma, and for nearly 2 decades, I've been diving deep into aging and holistic well-being. I've worked with so many people feeling the same things: fatigue, a lagging libido, and that nagging feeling that your best days are behind you. And I can tell you, with absolute confidence, they're not. There's more vitality, more energy, and more connection left in you than you probably think. What I've seen in my practice might surprise you. The answer isn't always a prescription, a hormone boost, or some trendy supplement. It often boils down to 3 often overlooked vitamins. Simple, essential nutrients that your body is practically begging for right now. These 3 vitamins can reignite your stamina, get that blood flowing where it counts, revive your natural drive, and help you feel vibrant again, from the bedroom to your everyday life. And stick around, because in just a bit, I'm also going to share the 2 biggest mistakes people make with these vitamins that keep them stuck in the mud. But first, let's uncover the 3 nutrients your body is quietly craving, starting with the one that unlocks circulation and powers things naturally. Before we jump in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my health tips designed to help you thrive as you age. And if this message resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type a 0 and let me know how I can better support your journey back to strength, energy, and confidence. Before we jump in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my health tips designed to help you thrive as you age. And if this message resonates with you, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, type a 0 and let me know how I can better support your journey back to strength, energy, and confidence. Okay, let's dive into the first and perhaps most underrated key to feeling strong and vital. This vitamin isn't just for fighting off sniffles. It plays a direct role in how blood flows through your body, including to, well, the areas that matter most for performance and intimacy. If things down there aren't quite as responsive as they used to be, or your energy dips mid-afternoon, this might be the missing piece. Let's talk about vitamin C and why your body might be craving more than you realize. 1. Vitamin C, the circulation booster. I'll never forget Sarah, 40s, a busy entrepreneur, juggling work and family, feeling totally burnt out. She came to my office looking defeated, shoulders slumped. She said, "Anya, I'm running on fumes. I can barely get through the day, and intimacy with my partner? Forget about it. I want to, but my body just won't cooperate." Her voice cracked a little when she said that. I realized this wasn't just about a lack of energy. It was about connection, confidence, feeling like yourself. Things we all deserve to hold on to, no matter our age. What Sarah didn't know, and what so many don't, is that one of the most powerful tools for reviving blood flow, energy, and even intimacy isn't some complicated medication. It's a vitamin most people associate with colds and orange juice. But for those of us navigating midlife and beyond, vitamin C is something far more crucial. It's the key to unlocking better circulation, especially where it counts. See, as we age, our blood vessels can lose some of their flexibility. The lining inside, the endothelium, can get damaged by inflammation, sugar, and everyday stress. This restricts blood flow. And when blood can't flow freely, it doesn't reach your muscles, your brain, or, well, you know. That's why many people feel tired, foggy, and unable to perform, even if they're feeling the desire. The issue is often physical, and vitamin C helps address it from the inside out. Vitamin C helps build collagen, the structural protein that keeps your arteries strong and elastic. It also protects nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up. Without enough vitamin C, nitric oxide breaks down too quickly, and your blood vessels stay tight, restricting blood flow. That's why I call it the circulation booster. It's not a quick fix, but it works like a builder, repairing, restoring, and reopening the flow where your body needs it. When I ran Sarah's labs, her vitamin C levels were a little low. Not low enough to cause major problems, but just low enough to contribute to a slow, gradual decline in circulation. And she's not alone. Studies show that many adults are low in vitamin C, and it's probably even more common as we get older. Why? Because our ability to absorb nutrients can decline with age. Our diets sometimes get less varied, and we tend to spend less time outdoors and more time managing medications that can interfere with vitamin absorption. I started Sarah on a simple plan, 1000 milligrams of buffered vitamin C a day, split into 2 doses, morning and evening, to keep her levels steady. She also added citrus fruits, red bell peppers, broccoli, and leafy greens to her meals. Nothing extreme, just small, consistent changes. After a few weeks, she told me she was sleeping better and waking up with more energy. After a couple of months, she said she felt like herself again. But what really resonated with me was what she said about her relationship. She felt like she was more present and engaged. Vitamin C didn't just help her circulation, it helped revive her sense of strength, connection, and well-being. That's the power of giving your body what it's missing. That's the power of rebuilding from the inside out. And if you're listening to this and thinking, that sounds like me, then I want you to know you're not broken. You're not too far gone. You might just be undernourished in the areas that matter most. But vitamin C is just the start. What if I told you there's another nutrient that works like fuel for your hormones? The very thing that drives your energy, your desire, and your ability to rise to the occasion when it matters most. It's a mineral your body can't store for long, and if you're over 40, chances are you're not getting enough of it. Up next, we'll talk about the one deficiency that could be draining your vitality, shrinking your stamina, and quietly weakening the very systems that support your well-being. Stick with me. You don't want to miss this. 2. Zinc, the hormone igniter. I remember when Mark came to see me like it was yesterday. He was 40s, successful, put together, but as soon as we started talking, that confident exterior faded a bit. He said, "Anya, I still get things done, but I don't feel like myself anymore. I'm tired all the time. I'm avoiding intimacy, not because I don't want to connect, but because I don't feel as strong as I used to. I just feel blah." And I could hear what so many people carry silently, a sense that they're slowly fading and they don't know why. That something invisible is slipping away. For Mark, the cause wasn't what he feared. It wasn't some major health crisis. It was something simpler, something we could address. It was zinc. What many don't realize is that zinc isn't just a trace mineral, it's one of the most important elements for feeling vital. Zinc is essential for hormone production, supports your immune system, powers your recovery, and helps keep things functioning as they should. See, your body relies on zinc to produce key hormones. When your zinc levels dip, so can your vitality. And here's the thing, your body doesn't store zinc. If you don't get enough from food or supplements regularly, you can run low, slowly, quietly, until one day you realize you've lost your edge. Your energy feels flat, your drive feels distant, and your strength feels like a memory. And it's not just about hormones. Zinc also supports other important systems. When zinc levels are healthy, it helps regulate inflammation and support healthy function. But when you're deficient, which many of us are, you're more likely to deal with issues. When I tested Mark's zinc, it was a little below optimal. It wasn't alarmingly low, but it was impacting him. His hormone levels were lower than ideal. His energy was sluggish. These things don't happen overnight, they build over time. We made one small change. I started him on 25 milligrams of zinc citrate daily, taken at night on an empty stomach. Why citrate? Because it's easily absorbed. Your body uses it better than cheaper forms like zinc oxide, which often don't do much good. I also encourage him to add zinc-rich foods, nuts, seeds, eggs, lean protein, foods that support long-term vitality. It didn't take long. Within a few weeks, Mark said he was waking up feeling sharper. his mood improved. He said he felt more like himself. And sure enough, his follow-up labs showed his zinc levels rising, and so was his vitality. Zinc didn't just restore his hormones, it brought back a sense of self, a quiet confidence that had been missing. And the best part, no drastic measures, no side effects, just giving his body what it was missing and trusting it to do its thing. And if you're dealing with low energy, chances are your zinc stores are running low, too. Your gut might not absorb it as well as it used to, lifestyle factors might be draining it, and your body needs more of it now to repair, recover, and stay strong. But there's one more piece to this puzzle. Because even if your circulation is strong and your hormones are firing, your body still needs the ability to convert fuel into energy. Without it, everything slows down. Your muscles fatigue, your mind fogs, and your stamina disappears. Coming up next, we'll talk about the one mineral that powers hundreds of energy-producing reactions in your cells, yet often goes unnoticed in standard blood tests. It's the key to fighting fatigue, restoring stamina, and unlocking the vitality that's still alive in you. Stick around. This is the hidden spark that many doctors don't mention, but your body can't function without. 3. Magnesium, the cellular spark. I still remember the day Lisa sat down in my office looking frustrated. She was 40s, ate well, and exercised. She said, "Anya, I don't get it. I'm doing all the right things, but I feel like my body's working against me. I'm tired before noon. My muscles cramp. It's starting to affect everything." Her case struck me because here was someone who wasn't neglecting her health. She was investing in it. And yet her energy was fading. Her muscles were acting up, and her confidence in her own body was breaking down. So, I dug deeper. Not just routine blood work, I ran a full micronutrient panel, and what we found explained everything. Lisa was critically low in magnesium. It's a mineral we often overlook. It doesn't get the same attention as other nutrients. But magnesium is the silent force behind how your body turns food into usable energy. It supports hundreds of reactions, literally powering your cells. Without enough of it, your mitochondria, the little energy factories in your muscles and brain, start to struggle. That's when you feel tired even after a good night's sleep. That's when your muscles cramp, and your mind fogs over. But it goes deeper than energy. Magnesium also helps your blood vessels stay open and flexible, which is important for maintaining healthy blood pressure and promoting blood flow to your muscles and other important areas. Lisa's levels were so low it was surprising. Yet, her standard blood tests never showed it. That's the problem with magnesium, only a small amount circulates in your blood. The rest is stored deep in your bones and tissues. So, if you're only checking basic labs, you could be running on empty and never know it until symptoms show up in ways that affect your quality of life. Once I explained it to Lisa, she asked the right question. "So, what do I do?" We started simply. She added more leafy greens, nuts, and seeds to her diet. And more importantly, I started her on a daily supplement, 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. Not oxide, which the body barely absorbs. Not carbonate, which can cause stomach upset, but glycinate, a gentle form that works with your body. She took it with dinner to help calm her nervous system and support recovery overnight. Within a month, the change was noticeable. She came in smiling and said she felt so much better. She told me she'd slept through the night for the first time in ages. But the real shift came in her voice, stronger, lighter, hopeful. She said, "I feel like I can trust my body again." That line stuck with me because, for so many of us, that's what slips away, not just energy or function, but trust. Trust that your body can rise to the occasion. Trust that it will get you through the day. Trust that you can still feel passion, power, and purpose. Magnesium, in Lisa's case, was the spark that brought all of that back. And here's what I want you to understand. It's not just about one vitamin or one mineral. It's about how your body functions as a system. Zinc supports your hormones. Vitamin C helps your circulation. Magnesium powers your energy and focus. Together, they don't just help you feel better, they help you feel whole again. But here's the truth, even if you take all three of these nutrients, you could still be missing the mark without realizing it. In just a moment, I'm going to share the two most common mistakes people make with supplements. Mistakes that waste time, money, and keep you from getting the transformation you deserve. And more importantly, I'll show you how to fix them. Because the right nutrients taken the wrong way won't get you anywhere. Let me show you how to do it right once and for all. 4. Conclusion. The path back to vitality. When I think back on all the people I've worked with, I see one common thread. Whether they were busy professionals, parents, or active individuals, they all came to me with the same question: is this just how it is now? And every time, I've looked them in the eye and told them the truth: no, it doesn't have to be this way. Feeling drained, disconnected, or blah isn't just part of getting older. Most of the time, it's your body asking for something it's missing. We've talked about 3 essential nutrients that are more than just vitamins and minerals. They are keys to rebuilding strength, connection, and confidence. Vitamin C, the circulation booster, restores healthy blood flow so your body and your bedroom come alive again. Zinc, the hormone igniter, helps bring back drive so you feel motivated, resilient, and strong. And magnesium, the cellular spark, fuels your energy from the inside out, calms your nerves, and helps you sleep, recover, and move through life with steadiness. Individually, they're powerful. Together, they create a foundation for lasting vitality. I've seen it happen again and again in real people who thought their best days were behind them and were surprised to discover they still had so much life left in them. But here's the part that matters most: knowing isn't enough, you have to act. You have to give your body a chance to heal. And that begins with consistency, with intention, and with the belief that you are still worth the effort. If you've listened this far, then I believe you're ready. You've taken the first step. The next one is yours. If this video helped you or spoke to something you've been feeling, take a moment right now to click that like button. It lets us know we are on the right track and helps this message reach others who need it. Share this video with a friend, a family member, or someone in your life who might be struggling silently. You never know whose life you could change. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me what part of today's message hit home for you or what topic you'd like me to cover next. I read every single comment, and your voice helps guide this community. And if you believe in what we're doing here and want to support more content like this, consider making a small donation below. Every bit goes toward creating more science-backed advice for those who deserve to feel strong, alive, and in control again. Thank you for being here.